What's up everyone, this is Sam from 64 Wheels, back more diecast, and it is 2025, which means new products. So we have our first new Matchbox playset of the year, super exciting. This is the Matchbox Airport Takeoff Adventure. So there's a few things that we're going to be digging into about this playset that are different from the playsets of years past, some of the branding and just the overall look, but this is pretty cool. So I really appreciate everyone that sent me DMs and links to this because it was a little bit hard to find. We got no previews, and because the action driver's name is not on this box, as you can see here, it's a little harder to find stuff because you have to know what the playset is called. So usually how I found these, I would go Matchbox action drivers, set an alert or whatever, but when they're not named action drivers, they're a lot harder to find, especially because Matchbox has multiple airports and an action driver airport already, so it was especially hard to find. So thanks everyone who gave me a shout out on those. I really appreciate all of you. So let's look at this box art. Like I said, the action driver's name is dropped, which is a little worrisome because I think that's their best line. But even if they drop the name and still give us playsets, I'm okay with that. So here we have the new for 2025, and there we have an older release, the 2024 Matchbox Farm Adventure. So this is the box style that we kind of became accustomed to seeing. It has like the orange, almost like cut off edges with the yellow font of the name of the playset in there, and obviously has that great Matchbox action drivers branding on it. 2025, we're not seeing any of that. What we are seeing is a new updated look with the slash art that's the same as the main line. So I think Matchbox is just going over for a more cohesive look over all their products, and I think that means dropping the action driver's name. Now, I don't really like that. I like the action driver's name. I think it's easier when you're like hunting for them online or even looking them up on Target or Amazon or something like that. To have that name to go along with it helps it stand out because it like kind of narrows the search down. But if we're still getting the playsets that obviously connect with the same interlocking play base, that's okay. If they're dropping the name, it's fine. RIP to the action driver's name, but we don't know yet. This is just the first one. I don't know if they're dropping it totally, so we will have to see. We'll definitely keep an eye out for the next one and see how this branding ends up working out throughout the year. So new box art, I really like it. I think it looks updated. I think it looks high quality. This playset was $24.99 on Amazon, which will probably be very similar priced in stores when it does come in stores. I don't have a date of when it's going to be coming in stores, but it's live on Amazon right now if you want to order it. So one of the things I found interesting is, and I didn't even realize it until I touched this box, when I picked it up, I went like this, and this is a sticker, which is very interesting to me, which means possibly that the packaging art is not all done, which means there could be an action driver branding coming. We just haven't seen it yet, but that's kind of interesting. They left the new for 2025 out, and it also signifies that this maybe could have been a 2024 set, and they pushed it to 2025 to get the new branding all together. So I don't know about that, but I'm kind of getting a suspicion about that because we would usually get one of these around Christmas time, and we didn't. So I like it. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. It comes with the Audi e-tron wagon, which is the same color as the main line. And like, I think there was like a special Euro set that Walmart got that had the same color. It's got the same plane in it as the first airport, but there is some differences. So we're going to be taking a look at that. And then the box art in general. So one thing you'll notice about this, we will compare both sets. When you look at the older sets, they had art on the side to tell you a little bit about the set. Same thing on the top, the art looks a little different. Then when you swing it around this side, you'll notice that there is nothing about the Matchbox connectivity or even the other playset connectivity with Matchbox. It is just airport branding, which kind of looks weird to me. Like I thought they would have like filled this in because it's just a white stripe, but it is not. So look on the back, they're pretty similar, but they've gone with the more realistic look over here on the new playset than just the orange style box art from the other one. So again, down here, the build your Matchbox world, and it has that Hot Wheels branding on it. We're not seeing any of that. So I don't know if that means maybe Hot Wheels is switching it up too. I don't know. It's really, this is just a kind of an odd, mysterious release, but it looks awesome. So there's a lot of moving parts on this. First one, you have the control tower here that you can actually like grab the plane with a pair of clear grabbers, and then you can hit a button and it like spirals down and then lands. You have the runway, you have the little, what is this called? I can't remember what this is called, hangar. the little hangar, the drop-off area. So this is actually more of a smaller regional, non-international airport. The first one we got was a bigger, to me, more of an international looking airport where you can have multiple flights. This is kind of like a one flight. You kind of park it in here, maybe like even like a private airport, but it has departures check-in. So I don't know, but it looks cool. This is the first one we're getting with a hangar as well. So let's go ahead and dig into it. You're probably sick of hearing me talking about it, so let's go ahead and bust this sucker open. So just like a lot of other play sets, they have the little thumb, like push-in area right there, and then it kind of stretches open, which is nice. It's definitely, I usually open these much easier than the 5-pack. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. First off, you got to look at the instructions and the stickers. So this is a black and white one. We were getting some color instructions for some Matchbox play sets. So they've gone back to the black and white, but there is a big sticker sheet. So there is quite a few stickers on here. I am seeing up to number 23. So there's 23 stickers for this thing, which is a lot, especially because this is a mid-size set, just like the Farm. And I don't remember there being 23 stickers on the Farm, but they look good. So that should be pretty fun to open. Let's see what else we got here. All right, we definitely have, this is the bigger part of the base. This is probably where the hangar goes, and there's some new detailing on this. So we'll take a look at that. That looks like, I don't know what that is. What is that? Is that luggage? I don't know. I don't know what that is. We'll take a look at that. Oh, look at that. Wow, and it already has stickers on it. That is crazy. So 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So if you count the stickers, the 23 that are on there, the 6 or so that are on here, we're almost at 30 stickers for this playset, which is kind of wild. So there is the runway. There's where the control tower sticks in. And then it comes down and lands over here. So not a huge runway. You got to really like JADO that takeoff. You got to, that's almost like an aircraft carrier style. But we'll look more into that. We've got a little yellow door. I think that's for the hangar. Another base thing right there. It's probably like either a gas pump or some kind of parking. We got the Matchbox. Let's see. This is the extra parts. Some gates, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Here is a part of the control tower. So it does go on theme. I like that they kept it a little more realistic color. I know orange and blue isn't maybe the most realistic, but I think it goes together well with the other airport and the other I guess action drivers, but even though this is an action driver, we're still getting all the same action driver stuff. The pressure switch, which opens the door to the guy kind of loading stuff. I like that Matchbox branding on there. Again, everything feels pretty high quality, really nice plastic. Oh, I like that. The wheel chalks that they use at real airports. That's kind of cool. I don't think they had that on the other one. Let's see what else we got. I think that's part of the hangar. Here's the little clamp for the planes, which is kind of cool. Oh, and there is that big tower. This thing is huge. It's probably a foot tall, I would say at least. Might have to back the camera up to get the whole playset in. But there you can see how it like kind of spirals down, almost like a barbershop pole. Kind of like that, like candy cane. Then we got the road with the matching connectable areas, just like the other action driver sets. To me, this looks the same, but they do look a little small. I don't know. We'll have to see. I think it is the same, but we will pull an older piece of road up and compare it just to make sure this does connect like all the other ones, because that would be a huge bummer if it did not. There's, I don't know what that is. Looks like a counterweight of some sort. And we have another piece of the hangar over here. And then we'll have to get the airplane and the car out. So I'm going to do that real quick, set everything out, and then we'll take a look. Okay, I've got everything spread out here. We'll take a look at the instructions real quick, and then I will pause it, and then I'll do the stickers, and we'll get back to putting it together. So just in case you lose yours, I always like to show them on the screen. So there's all the parts that it came with. You can pause if you want, but there is a lot of stickers. So there actually is, man, look at that, 26. So there's over 30 stickers on this set, which is a lot. It's quite a few steps too. So you can see the base going together, how you put the spiral together right there. Let's see what else. Got the tower, a bunch of the other stuff, the hangar. This is actually one of the more involved sets, especially for the size of it. Because this is a mid-size set. It's not even one of the bigger like the volcano or construction site. So this is actually, it's pretty involved. There is how to play with it. You can see the tower working, a couple of the other details. Finally, we get a tie-in. So there it's showing the, look, so it doesn't say action drivers, but it is showing the last, parking garage, which is interesting. So they are compatible. Same thing with the Hot Wheels there. They're just not advertising it as action drivers. So that is really good that they're advertising that it sticks together to both. So that probably answers our question, but I will bring the farm playset and we'll connect them just to make sure. But it looks like we got good news on that one already. So let me pause it. Let me put the 30 stickers on and then I'll be back in a second. All right, I got all the stickers on. That actually took a few minutes because there are so many of them, but I wanted to point out some cool stuff with this. So as far as it goes, none of them were super hard to put on. The hardest ones to put on right here were the little dot stickers that go on the do not enter and the enter on the door, because they're a circle and they're so tiny. It's really hard to get your fingers in there to get them on straight. So those two are tough, but that's about the toughest ones on here. But check this out. So on the control tower, these are 4 separate stickers, but if you see, there's a guy looking through binoculars there with some screens. Then you go over here, there's some screens, just people looking at them. You go over here, and there's a guy looking with binoculars, but it's different from the first one. So they went and made all of these different. And then here is another room of computers, and you can see that the graphics are different from over here as well. So 4 stickers, 4 separate views of the tower. They did not repeat. That is a sign of a high quality playset. When they go into enough detail to put stickers that are different graphics all around, like they could have put the same sticker 4 times and it, you know, charge you the same amount, but they did different stickers. That's Matchbox high quality, good stuff there. So I thought that was cool. And there's just a lot of other stickers and things to do that went together. They went together nicely. Everything is cool. One thing I did think of, I noticed on this one, and I think it's this one, you'll notice it says City Airport on both of these. My suspicion is that this was supposed to be the Action Driver City Airport, and it got pushed to 2025, and they put no Action Driver branding on it, and then they renamed it. But I think the City Airport playset sounds like a much better name because the other playset is also an Airport Adventure playset. So, I wish they would have went with the city name, but other than that, this playset is going good so far. So let's go ahead and put these suckers together. You have the base plates. Those are always the first step. So we see here, they go together like this. They're all like, they have letters to them. So A, B, B, all that stuff. Pretty easy. These playsets, while there are a lot of pieces to this one, it should be easy. I hope I don't make a fool of myself in there. It's not easy, but I suspect that it will be. So here is this part. So let's see what else we got here. So then we add, let's see what we add here. This little part over here. A lot of ground, a lot of grass. They did a really nice job putting all this together. Truly, it is high quality. I like Matchbox does such a good job with all this. I'm still impressed with these 3 or 4 years into the line. So there's the base. The base is absolutely huge. You can see that it does not fit on camera. It is giant. It's definitely more than a foot by more than a foot, especially if you go out here. It's huge. So really nice playset. So, all right, let's go ahead. We got the bases together. We got the road over here with that ever important connectivity piece. These just snap in place just like normal. Nothing too crazy on those. So there we have that one. Out the road. So the next piece. Okay. So it tells you to put the tower together with the little grabber and these like the center weight. So let's see how it says to do it. So it goes like this. Put the grabber, make sure I do this right, in this end like this. Oh, just like that. So then the grabber faces down, and then you have this counterweight. I mean, it looks like a counterweight, almost looks like a shift knob. That goes on this side. So when you start twirling it down, it has some weight to it. So there that is. And it says this goes in here. You just push it down like that. So let's see if we can test it. Oh, nice. So there we know it's working if we hit the switch at the bottom. And then you just bring it back up, and then it'll stay there as long as you don't hit the trigger button up here at the top. So it says, okay, it gives you the thumbs up once you got that together. Turn the page, and that's when we start sticking stuff in the base. So this does have a notch right here, as you can see. It is notch, so it goes into the base with the notch. I'll try to get all on camera. It's really hard to show you, but there it is right there. So it goes like that. Again, if you've put any of these together before or any of the action driver sets, if you hear the snap noise, you're in. If you can pick it up, you've got it. So there is that. So let's go ahead and put these other pieces on. These are the smaller pieces. So we have this piece, which goes right here, I think. Take that out because that's a part of the hanger. Got the little gate piece, which goes over here. Snap it in place. Got the little, looks like a fuel, right? Fuel pump, I think, goes over here. That would make sense by the little gas pumps. Then we have the gate, which does have a sticker on one side of it, so that side faces out. Pretty normal action driver stuff, even though this is an action driver, it's still same stuff. So, okay, let's go ahead and put the hanger together. So we have this part right here. Then, which side? Oh, we want the Matchbox. Oh, I'm looking over here. This piece, which connects on, see how I'm doing it, right? So it says it goes in here. Oh, you just press the side piece in right here, like that. No snap, but it goes together. Then this goes in the base. Like that. No snap, you didn't hear a loud snap, but I can pick it up and hold it, so it's good. All right, so put that in the base. And then we have the garage door. All right, so that would be on this side, right? So we go ahead and put it in like that. Whoop, look at that. Already got a door on the hanger. Got that. And we can put together the rest of the roof. So you got this big hanging piece right here. Like that. Let's see which ones these are. So it looks like it goes in here. Snaps together tight. This one also goes together. They do, like, there's an H, so if you really want to, like, pay attention to it, you could do that, but we put so many of these together, we're just going to kind of wing that part. So it goes like this, snaps together. Boom, boom, boom. Come on. Oh, let me do this. Let me switch it around so we can see what's going on here. And then, let's see where it snaps together, right there. There it goes. Boom, look at that. There's actually a good amount of space in that hanger. That's awesome. Okay. All right, let's see what else. So we got it. It's done. Oh my gosh, we're done already. Not bad. Okay. So, all right, so this is how you play with it. So we'll face it the other way. Man, this playset is huge. This is really good size for the price. So let's see how we first play with it. Let me read the instructions. Okay. So first thing you do, obviously, is the old pressure switch. You can drive the car up, hit the door right here. Oh no, did I not get the, oh, there it is. You run over the pressure switch, it opens the door. Pretty fair. That's, I mean, all action driver sets have that basically. So it's cool to see that. It's probably the smallest one though. They kind of shrunk the button size. So that's pretty cool. And then let's see what else we got. Okay. So we got the normal gate, nothing too crazy right there. Let me look at it with you and see if we can see anything else. Okay. Workable hanger door, push off on the runway. So really the next stop is do the control tower. So let's see how this works. All right, so here we grab the plane. So let's look at the plane too. This is the plane that came with this playset. This is the plane that came with the first one. So this is a true Skybusters plane. It is metal. It has tampos on it. This was, I believe it was released in the Skybusters line. Nice plane. They've released a lot. Exact same plane over here, but you'll notice this is all plastic. So there's no metal on this at all. This is a sticker, not a tampo. The whole thing is plastic. So as we can see here, they changed the design a little bit. You can see it's made a little bit cheaper. Overall, looks the same. The one thing they did change, though, or at least improved, is this is not a wheel. This is just a plastic stationary. It's just molded. Now we have real wheels that spin. So you can actually like drive the plane around the airport, even though the wheels are cheap and they don't really spin that well. It's better than just dragging the wheels across the your stickers and stuff. So there's a little bit better leeway with this one. So we'll see if it works with the metal plane just as well as it works with the plastic plane. So it says to grab onto it right there, And then, oh, I'm going to try to move this a little bit so you can see it better. All right, let's see if this works. Nice, not bad. So if you saw, there was also a preview video. It works exactly as pictured. I mean, it works pretty good. It drops the plane right off there. You let it go, back on the taxiway, ready to take off. So worked pretty well. Let's see if it still works the same with the metal plane. Let me see if I can do this with one hand here. It's a little tricky. Awkwardly load a metal plane. There it goes. Okay. All right, so one thing is it doesn't matter where you put this plane, like where you put this like spun around the tower, because it drops down and it catches the little like spiral part in the same place every time. So we'll start it over here. Oh, I had the plane too close. Collision. Tarmac collision, but it works the same. I think it actually worked a little bit better with the plastic plane. I thought it was going to add a little bit more speed with the metal plane, but it really didn't matter. So this part, now that I've actually like seen it working, I don't necessarily need this part on there, but that's like the playset part of it. So if you wanted to like make your playset look more realistic, just don't add this part, because then it's not hanging over your playset and you have a pretty realistic looking airport playset with the tower if you don't have this piece on it. So if you want to play with it, I would definitely keep this on. If you're going more for like a realistic diorama, I would go ahead and take it off and just keep the tower, because there's nothing keeping you from doing that. So as a playset, it looks pretty cool. So let's go ahead and look at, kind of got the camera down over here. So I do like the wheel chocks over here. You had the little gas station to get some more gas in the planes right there. It's got a nice sticker on it. You have the runway with different runway numbers over there. You have a taxiway B, runway A, which is kind of cool. Then as we go around, you can see that the hangar has an open side over here, and then it's open up top, so you can kind of do whatever you want with it. I really like the high quality of this, the Matchbox, everything fits nice and snug. It's just pretty great. So over here, you have the little gate to take a ticket, opens up, and then you can get into the airport. You do have connectivity over here, so you can put another playset, but it has a wall, so you just can't get into the airport. It does have a lip on it, which is nice, because then you don't get random cars driving on your taxiway in your town. Which is cool. Matchbox really puts a lot of thought into these sets. So here you have the pressure switch with the little door. You drive over it. It pops the guy out, which he has a little like luggage, like a two-wheeler, or whatever you call it. Yeah, a two-wheeler to like put your luggage or whatever else you're taking there. I think these are two-wheelers or luggage carts. Now that I look at it, another thing cool I think about the set is there's grass on each side of these. It would have been so easy for Matchbox just to put some like grass, like almost like this, like grass shapes or something on it, but no, they gave us like pretty nice grass stickers that look really realistic. So they've gone to the extra step of giving so many stickers on this to make it more realistic than normal. So really like this city airport. I like this like glass, like I don't know if I call it a terminal, but just like how it's designed, it looks really good. Then when you turn it around, where those luggage carts, you can see you can pull in over here. You have the little gate, and there you get to the back of the hangar, which there is quite a bit of room here. So when we take this, you can see that the plane, this one, the one that it comes with, just like the, I don't know what you call this, probably like a little private jet or something, it barely fits through the door. So the doors open pretty well. You can see, oh, coming through here, that it's not tight, but it is. Like, not a lot of room on this. So this is probably the widest one you can get in here. Oh, actually, will it even fit? Oh, it does. The wings go under that part right there. So this is about the widest one you can get in there. Let's see if this one does any better. Oh, that one actually fits better. So there you can have one jet. If you wanted to, technically, it can go out over here too. So you can have another jet, but you're blocking the road. So you kind of have to like put them like this if you want to keep them in there. It's not a ton of room for planes. I wish there was more room for planes, because I feel like they could have kind of taken maybe some of this area out or stretched this back and didn't include this road, because I don't really think you need to drive back here with your car and the plane can't fit through here. So to me, I would have stretched this out and probably took it to the edge of the playset here. That would just be my take on that. But as an airport, it has a very short runway. Here we can see you kind of put the planes, taxi, and it's got a little jump on it there, as you can see. So kind of sends the plane off there. But this is a cool set. There's a lot of little details on it. I like the hanger. I just wish it was a touch bigger. I like that they did include a plane even though it's plastic. I think this works pretty well for the playset. Overall, it's a really nice size. I think you're getting a really good bang for your buck for this one. Just like all of the Matchbox towns or playsets, I think they do really well with the play value for them, the play factor. So huge playset. So like you can see here, the parking lot for the Audi, how big that set is. So if I grab the farm set right here, let me get the sticker off of it. We can see, do they connect? Yes, they do connect. So this playset is fully Action Drivers compatible, at least for like the second wave of them. The first couple sets had a little bit different peg style, but there you go. It is fully compatible with the newer style sets. Very good. I was kind of worried about it not going together because of the non-Action Driver branding, but it did fine. Really nice playset. I think this is a good start to 2025. I wish the branding was back on it just because I feel warm and cozy with the Action Driver brand. But if not, this is still a great direction that they're heading with the playset. It's realistic. You still get a lot of detail. I think for $29 or $24.99, this is a good buy. It fits to all the other Action Driver sets as well. So it will go find in your town. And now we have somewhere to actually land when we take off from the other airport. So this is a definite buy if you have an Action Drivers town, or if you have the first airport, for sure get this one, because that way you can actually like take off, land, and have like a whole nother city at another location. So I really appreciate you watching. I know that one took a few minutes to put together. I did some different stuff with the camera angles, but some of these play sets are really hard to get into frame because they're so big and tall, but this is a good one. I really like this. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments. If this is one you bought, I know a lot of people have already bought them. This is cool. I'm a big fan. Let me know what your thoughts are if you've bought it, if you're going to buy it. If you've seen any of the other new ones I haven't seen yet, definitely PM me or put them in the comments so we can all take a look and do some announcements and buy some more. So good start to 2025. I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope this is a great year for playsets and products. It's already looking good so far. So thumbs up from me. So I really appreciate you watching. This is Sam, 64 Wheels. Like and subscribe. As always, I will have more playsets when they're released. I got so much more coming up. I'm really excited about some of the stuff I have planned for 2025, so I hope you guys are too. So appreciate you watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.